the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me.
What's up, everybody? Let me ask you a question. Have anybody been up in here, been locked up before? That's right. Fuck yeah, right? I ain't fucking ashamed either. I got locked up with the Mexicans. That was the fucked up time of my life, man. Man, I got locked up for 30 days. I walked behind these cholos, right? Cholos, aka essays, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Here's this dude, the way they walk, they put one hand in the pocket, right? They put their head up, and then the other hand, they're doing this. You know what the fuck they doing? Farting and fanning that motherfucker at the same time. So I'm walking behind these three motherfuckers, right? And I'm like, God damn. I'm like, hey, Hector, stop that shit, eh? You know what he said? Hey, Chino, get used to it. I'm like, fuck. You know, you fuck with like with one bean, you gotta fuck with a whole burrito, right? You fuck one rice, you gotta fuck with a whole bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna fight, I'm gonna get even. Fire with fire. So on Friday night, we have fried chicken for dinner. Fried chicken in jail, my friend, that's like pussy. It's that fucking good. You know what I'm talking about? So I sat with like 6 Mexicans, right? I'm like, hey, let me trade you my fried chicken for all you bean and cheese. So Mexican, right? He looked at me. He looked at his friend. He's like, hey, this chinito is dumb. He must be new. But they didn't know I was setting him up. I did that shit for 2 days straight. I didn't even use number 2, right? So at night, about 2:30 in the morning, that's like when I'm real active, right?
You're active?
I had to let that motherfucker go, right? It just kept going and going and going and going. To make it matter worse, I took my blanket and I went like this. I fanned the motherfucker, right? Within 20 seconds, I woke up like 80 cholos. One dude across the room, he'd be like, hey, who the fuck was that, eh? The Mexican right next to me, he's like, it's the chinito right next to me. Remember the fried chicken, the bean, and the cheese, and the milk, and he lactose intolerant. So Sunday came, right? We had to like, before bedtime, about 9:30, we got like stand in line, just like the military, right? So I'm standing right there, and this big ass cholo, right? He came up to me, he hit me on the shoulder. He's like, hey. I'm like, what's up, man? He go, hey, man, go take a shit, eh? I'm like, no, man, I got to go. And then he broke down. He's like, come on, man, just in case, please. We thinking about escaping because of you. We think that you're working for the county. They send you down here to teach us a lesson. You got more gas than Exxon. So man, this one Mexican, right? He jumped up from nowhere, right? He put his shirt over his mouth like this. He's like, hey, Chino, that's wrong, eh? We did nothing to you. I'm like, Hector, get used to it. You got like rap music? I'm gonna rap you this song. This is for all the ladies in the house. I wrote this about 20 years ago. Okay. But with a twist, 7-Eleven style. You know who owns 7-Eleven? Pakistan and Indian.
Oh, wow.
Ready? Once upon a time, I own a 7-Eleven. This a cutie pie. She's only 27. As she turned around, I saw Onion, her butt. Ooh, we could be companions. So ask on a date. She said you have herpes. I said no, only Slurpees.
All right. No! I'm going to the bathroom.
So I quickly took her back to my home, and then she called me a pervert because I lifted up her skirt. And then I told her I love her. She called me a liar. I said, Ma'am, you can set my town on fire. What? She go, Habib, do you like to go downtown? I go, ooh, but your downtown smells like Chinatown. I will not lick it before I stick it. Once I hit it, I will quit it. Thank you.